Hey everyone, Ammo here for more Magicite, and today we're going to update the Pigfolk unlock guide. I got asked to do that, and it's not actually too much different from the original guide. Now that we're in version 1.6, it's not really that much different. But I figured I'd do it anyway, especially because I was asked to redo the Overworld Helm guide. That one is a little bit different, but actually the Pigfolk is pretty similar unlocks. Overworld you unlock after not getting hit, not taking any damage at all. The Pigfolk you unlock after beating the game without using HP potions. So of course, if you never take any damage, you don't get hit, you don't need to use HP potions. So the Pigfolk's a little junior version of the Overworld Helmet unlock. That's what I think of it. However, the difference being, Pigfolk's a joke character with the negative all stats and starts a ham, versus of course the Overworld Helmet is extremely powerful and you want it. And you probably want a little bit more. Of course, you want the Pigfolk because I mean he's awesome. Look at him, he's so cute. He just wants to help. Look at him. So what we're going to do, of course, for this unlock, we're going to just be starting out as the peon. We're going to be doing archery. So as an archer, find that that's the you can shoot anything, anyone on the map, shoot them, avoid taking damage, kill them, pick up the stuff. You just stay out of harm's way. You can do the same thing with magic, although with magic then you start running into problems with managing our mana. It's not as simple. It's the simplest ranged setup is be doing archery. So you can take the Dwelf, take the Bandicoot, you take Trogan, although Trogan's kind of weird, I don't really recommend it. Take Lizard Man, even he's pretty good as well. Take an archer base character. You can go look at the old archer guide, which needs to be updated. I'll be working on that as well. Or maybe just look to the future for when I update the archery guide. Regardless, I'm taking peon for the guide to do as usual. I'll name him Pigster. Sure. Give him the we'll keep him the crop top. Hat wise, we're going to be doing archery, so Robin Hood hat is always a good choice. Gives you a chance to get extra dexterity stats. Other good choices, I mean, minor cap's okay. It gives you more, can let you get more arrows. Arrows shouldn't be a problem, however. Mobility, like bunny ears, wasp glasses are okay. I rarely use them anymore, but if you really want the mobility, I mean, it's fine. Otherwise, can't really recommend too much else. No, maybe if you have the no, that doesn't make sense. You can't. No, I was gonna say if you have the Overworld Helm, not the Pigfolk. If you have the Overworld Helm, don't have the Pigfolk. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you mess that up. But Robin Hood hat, honestly, I would strongly recommend Robin Hood hat. So take a Robin Hood hat. Or, I mean, you don't need a hat, of course. But, and then for companion, Flame of Hope. So easy. Flame of Hope, just for the extra dexterity stats, give you so much more damage. You'd be one-shotting everything. That's what you want to be doing. For the sake of the guide, I'm not going to be taking it. To show you, you don't need it. But it does help a lot. Same with the Haste Speedle. Now, this is kind of a toss-up, because Haste Speedle, you do get better. I mean, it's easier to dodge things when you move twice as fast. So Haste Speedle is pretty good too. Seems to pretty much the same advice for the Overworld. Tons of damage to kill things till they hit you, or more dodge to dodge things till they hit you. Depends how good you are at dodging and what stats you want. I'll probably go with the Flame of Hope first. Recommend if you don't know. You go Flame of Hope, and if you find out that you're fine killing things, but then you're just having trouble reacting fast enough to get out of the way, maybe try Haste Speedle. We're gonna go with nothing. And also, a little contender for Pigfolk, maybe Regen Fairy. He'll heal you, and he doesn't count as a healing potion. So he's back in the background. He's saying, "Hey, don't forget about me." And it's like Regen Fairy, you can help, but I mean, friggin' Flame of Hope gives you health anyway when you level up, but you just can't compete Regen Fairy. I'm sorry. And stat-wise, taking a little bit extra health when we get low, that increases our chance of getting health from level ups as well. And defensive isn't necessary. Having extra health does give us a buffer before we die, so you can't take a hit and then not die. 7 defensive extra health does give us a buffer. Isn't necessary, as recommended, isn't required. Extra dexterity required, because we need as much damage as we can. Extra attack will help us early on, even and it counters the negative attack from defensive. Lockmaster is also not required. Would recommend it, otherwise you get maybe Swift, get some bonus dexterity. Taking Lockmaster allows us a chance to access a Firebow, which does increase damage. The Firebow used to be required, because it was so powerful, and that's been nerfed, so instead of being required, now it's just recommended. And then we're going to run through. And now, really, you just play it. You just play it normally. Honestly, that was like the most important part right there at the beginning. Was just play this normally. Just be careful. Take it slow. Especially at the beginning when you're not very strong. See, it's taking me a little bit of effort to kill these spooters. But once we get powerful, once you get lots of sticks, get your wood, get your stones. You're gonna be mining. You're gonna be getting massive amount of arrows. You just want so many arrows because you want to be avoiding melee combat as much as you can. That's how you're going to get hurt. It's going too fast or trying to get in melee combat. And of course, level up as much as you can, get some experience. Now our objective is to get as strong as we can. Don't drop the axe handle. Our objective is to get as strong as we can, get as much damage as we can with our arrows, and then just shoot everything, so we stay out of harm's way and we never have to heal. That's the idea. And then if we do take a little bit of damage, food can heal you. Food has a chance to heal you, and it does not count as a healing potion. So you can get a little bit of healing off food. Of course, that's a little bit luck-based, a little bit chance-based. I would recommend watching at least the beginning of the warrior guide for the forest here, so you can fight these enemies without as much risk of getting hit. Because of course, this is when you're just beginning as an archer. You're not made any arrows. You don't have any arrows. You have to use melee. Oh gosh, you're gonna hit me. Get out of here. Get out of here, bee. Of course, I have to kill this bee. I need the experience. If you're really not comfortable fighting something, it's okay to run away, live to fight another day. You can come back, and if it gets too late, well then you miss one monster, that's fine. It's unlikely. In the long run, maybe puts you a little bit behind time-wise. It's not going to be a huge deal though. Almost. I'm rushing, getting a little aggressive, almost rolled right into that slime. Gotta slow down, gotta put the brakes on. Pump your brakes, kid. That man is a national treasure. These slimes are going to jump. Let them jump. Take your time. Come on, hop into me. And one more hit. These two wounded ones. There's a lot of slimes over here you have to deal with. Oh well. First level, we're just gonna take our time. Don't need to rush. Lots of rocks. In fact, I'm silly. I forgot to upgrade my stone pickaxe. I have enough stone to upgrade my pickaxe, get some iron. I messed it up by not doing it just then, so I missed a little bit of iron just off that stone. That's fine. That's not a disaster. We can beat the game with missing one bit of iron ore. No need to worry. Of course, put the stone down. Boop. Mess that up. Boop. Get a blade. Where's our sticks? We're gonna need more sticks. I don't have enough sticks for arrows in the future. Start getting our iron. Could upgrade our wood axe, get more sticks out of these trees more efficiently. Which, I mean, that's just a matter of convenience. We'll end up doing that in the future, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Should make a sword, at least get a little bit more damage. Could have done this earlier, being a little bit lazy, just using the sticks. Get our sword out. Yep, and that was way too aggressive running in there. I have to deal with this boar and this ant. This ant's gonna be stuck up there. I can just deal with this boar right here underneath the ant. Boar charges, jump! Nope, can't smack him in the butt, he's next to that trap. Yeah, I smack him in the butt. Watch out for this ant gonna be falling down here. I gotta take care of this ant while still jumping over this boar. It's alright, no problem. Jump. We don't gotta try anything fancy. Just do this by the book. Jump over the boar, hit him in the butt. Should take, of course, we're going to be doing archery, so of course we're going to be taking the archery skills. Got the puppy. He is of questionable utility. He pushes enemies around, sometimes does damage, sometimes runs over them. Pushes them around, which isn't always necessarily what you want. And our wooden axe is about to break. We can remake a stone axe as needed. Could have made a stone sword. We don't need a stone sword because we're going to be using stone arrows mostly. So although a stone axe would be a matter of convenience, we don't need extra damage from a stone sword. We're going to use that stone for arrows because arrows are going to be our primary weapon, not sword. You get back here, wasp. Sometimes they fly away when you smack them. They don't want to come back. Wait, no, not wood. We're using stone. Come on. I played this game before, I promise. We're going to get a little bit more sticks out of this. Oh, no, we're going to deal with you first. Over here's a spider. No, they totally look like ants. Call them ants. Call them ants a lot in the early videos. They're pointing out they're spiders. I know they're spiders, but they just look like ants. And I called them ants when I first saw them. Oh, okay, this is a situation we've got ourselves involved in. There's a wolf eating up that boar. If they kills that boar, there we go. Kills that boar, we can actually take advantage of this. Jump over, watch out for meteors, because things will be throwing meteors. I'm gonna jump down, start smacking them. I want to stay away from that slime. Oh gosh. Make sure Trainox doesn't bite us. Trainox doesn't have all that much health. Yeah, we can sacrifice 1 health. This is an overworld helm. You can sacrifice a little bit of health, you can take a couple hits. It's gonna be fine. Don't panic. 2 health down, that's easy. That's easy to heal food. We even have this mystery potion. I don't want to accidentally take this. Can't be taking any potions. We don't need potions. Like all these herbs and potions, we don't need them. In fact, I would recommend just selling them so you're not even tempted. Need stones. We're a little low on stones because we made use them for tools, which is fine. We can go through the second level. We can go through the second level with just our sword as well. Will you get over here? And in interest of the second level, if you have a choice like this, recommend forest or the swamp. Go to the forest if you're comfortable with it, because there's more experience there. Swamp is a little bit easier. There's not a lot of enemy variety, and traps aren't that bad. And you can still get wooden sticks and everything, and rocks, stones for your arrows. But otherwise, I would recommend the forest. We're in the forest. Let's go to talk to Mr. Hovel. Now, Mr. Hovel, he decides we're going to be playing archery. We don't need the potions. Don't need the herbs. So we're just going to make the. What do you do? Make those healing potions. We can't use healing potions. Also need to make a bow. We're not a character starts with a bow. That's 4 sticks. And 2 of us make string. String plus unstrung bow makes ourselves our bow. Get out of your potion. Let's make that's my sword. Let's make some of the most important items for this run is food. Because food is how we heal. We eat up, you see? Healed. We got 1 health back. I don't need this pelt side. Get out of your pelts. I don't need the rest of these webs. We're done with webs. We have a stack full of sticks, stack full of wood. I'll keep the wood for now. I don't really need it. Might need it for another sword after this in this district, but otherwise don't really need it. I'm using the stone, don't need more coal. Should need more coal. Should find plenty in this biome right here. We will kill this chicken. Looking for a chicken boss to spawn. If you're not comfortable fighting chicken bosses, don't make him spawn. He's going to hit you. You're going to be real low on health. You're going to want to use a health potion. So if you don't have arrows yet, you're not super comfortable fighting the chicken boss, then don't kill the chickens. The extra experience is nice, but you don't need it. If you have a hefty amount of arrows, and in a few districts when we have enough arrows, absolutely we'll be trying to spawn chicken bosses and fight them. Because we'll have the arrows to take them out from range and just get free experience. Unfortunately, one of the good things about fighting chicken bosses is that they give you... I messed up. I did not make an iron pickaxe. Why did I not make an iron pickaxe? Now I'm looking incompetent, right? I'm making this guide video. I forgot to make an iron pickaxe. Now I'm looking incompetent for getting to do something as simple as make an iron pickaxe. And then I'm just rolled right into that boss, and then rolled right into the poison. All right. You know what? We're gonna keep going. So because you don't have to do the run perfectly. This isn't Overworld. You kind of have to do it perfectly. That's the whole point, is that you don't get hit the whole time. Pigfolk, not so much. Like I said, it's a bit more of a... Don't hit him with your bow. A bit more of a junior Overworld run. You can do it. You can make mistakes like this. You can mess up some equipment, get hit, take some damage, land on a Tyrannox, almost die. You'll be fine. Heal up. Take food. Heal up with the food. Of course, do not use a potion. That would be really silly. That's considering this whole thing you're trying to avoid. In fact, I'm not even comfortable carrying these. I don't even trust myself. Should have remade my sword for fighting this boar. That's fine. Just makes it a little less convenient for me to actually fight. Watch your hunger and eat whenever you can. Maximize chances of actually healing off of it. Alright, come on, boar. Buy the book. Don't need to rush. Even if you get low health, no need to panic. Just don't get hit and keep healing off food, you'll be fine. And level ups. Gain health when you level up. Commonly. Not necessarily, but commonly. Let's get our stone, get our iron. Kill this pig for food. Why have I not made a new sword? Alright, sure. Let's just make a whole bunch of sword hilts. This is all excess equipment anyway, I'm not gonna need. Sticks and wood aren't exactly hard to come by. Alright, wait for jump through the traps. Sometimes those traps spawn in tricky fashion. Oh, gotta space in our food bar, gotta eat. Gotta get that healing. Of course, Overworld runs would have been over because it took like 10 damage. That's not how the Pigfolk unlock works. You can be a little careless, you can make a few mistakes and be fine. Just have to beat the game without taking a health potion. Not beat the game without taking damage. It's all related, of course. Take too much damage, you're gonna need a health potion or die. But you can make a handful of mistakes, you can be just fine. Come on, Spooter. I'm not scared of you. Through here, I'm also gonna remember to make an iron pickaxe this time in town. Just kind of jumped right in, jumped right in cold to doing this guide. There was done my that made me that slime. You slime. I wasn't respecting the slime. He taught me a lesson. All right, take out the boar and all the pigs. Take out the slime. He's giving me lip. Almost killed me in my guide video. Come on, ant. There we go. Get the ant down here so I can fight him around that trap. Alright, set. Load up so you got a little more HP. 8. Trying to heal. Chicken wings aren't making us heal. The ham. Caveman sticks aren't giving us the help we need. Alright, grab some iron, some stone. Getting enough for plenty of arrows. But be careful. Gotta touch these guys. They only do 1 damage, but we only have 2 health, so. Just like that. If I had 1 less health, I didn't get that level up, I'd be dead. Another Tyrannox. Wow, we're getting some boss spawns. Okay, don't be aggressive. That's how you get hit. Just hit them. Calm down. I'm gonna beat on this Tyrannox. Tyrannox, of course, like pretty easy bosses. Fortunately, I got myself stuck in the corner here. Watch out for the meteors. We're going back to the forest because I'm not going. We don't never go to that tundra. You're trying to do like a serious unlock. That place is awful. 500 is exactly enough to get an upgrade. That's an attack upgrade. Don't need an attack upgrade. Talk to Hovel first, so I can get rid of this stuff. Get out of here, Grognar, blacksmith. Sell that. I don't think we need wood anymore. If I want a sword, make a sword just in case. No harm carrying one around. Bone sword. Sell all our wood. Sell our herbs. Make some more food. Just getting surprisingly not a ton of food. Usually I get much more food than this. Alright, sell the web, sell the uncooked chicken. I'm not going to use any of this. There we go. Now we're going to go actually make ourselves a pickaxe. Like we should have done last time. Silly me, I forgot. It's probably setting a bad example, but I'm just thinking I'm showing you you can still do it even though you make mistakes. Now we're going to make arrows. And then we're going to use arrows. I usually don't make bone arrows. You know, I'm going to get rid of these bone arrows as soon as I can. Because I usually don't like having a stack of them sitting around. I need to talk to you for more iron arrows. I want to make iron armor. Make some iron armor. Confident we're going to get more hides. I want a little bit more damage. Now, when you want to make it armor or arrows, you can always shoot stone arrows. So don't be afraid to make armor if you want it. It's fine to use a little bit of iron for arrows. Because I use this iron for arrows, then those will just be iron arrows I'm shooting. I'm always going to have stone arrows. Don't be afraid to use it for. Don't be afraid to use your arrows or your iron for armor instead of arrows. And we spawned a chicken boss. It's fine by me. We got the dexterity increase. Let's go over here, increase our dexterity, and just shoot chicken boss. We're gonna stay away from it. It's gonna jump on us. It's not the hardest boss to like fight, but we don't take any chances here. Just like you're playing Overworld. Oh, he's jumping. He gets stuck a lot. Range is very easy to fight range. He likes to get stuck. And pick your arrows back up, the ones I missed. Put them there, get rid of that. We gotta get rid of this health potion. Before I mess up. Try to eat it as a snack. And let's go. Or District 3, still have 1 health, remember. That's fine, because now we have arrows. This is where it gets much easier. Take out all the threats from range, watch out for the traps. Go nice and slow. That. Nope, that's all those arrows. Make sure your quiver's full of the right arrows. Get some gold, we'll use that gold mostly for armor. It's unlikely that we're gonna have enough gold or end up with enough gold or diamond for a significant number of those arrows. We should still need to pick them up for armor. Watch out for the traps. When you have 1 health, you gotta look out for these traps. They do 1 damage. We're getting unlucky healing with the food, but whatever that happens. We need to be upset about it. Little piggies, just die. There is a Tranox there. I don't want to fight him from down here. I don't want to make him mad. If you get too close, he'll get mad. He'll start throwing meteors, and we can't shoot him from above or from below the ground. So we're just gonna shoot him from over here. Increase our dex for more damage, and he dies pretty easily. Not a very tough boss. Normally you'd be hitting the grass. We don't really need to do that. Grass will give us things for potions. We don't need potions. We're not using health potions. We don't need mana potions. And keep an eye out for fake rocks, because of course those can hurt you. You do not want to, especially for the overworld run, but if you take too much damage from fake rocks, you have to heal yourself and die. But keep an eye out for those if you don't know what those look like. I have a video on it, or you can just look it up just on the wiki or whatever. It's fake rocks are a pixel lower than the normal rocks, so it's very easy to tell when they're right next to each other. Then after you see enough, it's pretty obvious. Boop. Thing is, you have to actually remember to look for it. If you're ignoring it, if you just let your brain ignore the rock, it's just a rock, it's going to pop up out of the ground and slap you. And you're going to be kind of sad. You're going to be kind of mad at yourself for letting that happen. Boop. Kill these piggies. Don't waste your arrows on the animals. Shouldn't have to tell you that. This food healing is garbage. We're not getting it. I'm trying to get through there for that. Slime hops, I'm gonna get stuck in the trap, but oh well, too bad. Now, come on. Jump at me. One of our favorite biomes, the cave. Now, one of the advantages of going to a cave is that it gives you a lot of health potions. That obviously doesn't affect us during this run. But another advantage is that it gives you a ton of experience, and that does very much affect us. They're stone arrows, or bone arrows, and one of the best things about stone arrows is that they, pardon me, you can make them on the fly. You get stone while you're out, make them whenever you want. No chickens, that's a shame. No chickens, we can't get more iron for more armor. Don't want to make iron arrows, don't need gold for anything. Can't even cook food up. We didn't get coal, or perhaps I sold it. It's very possible I just forgot and sold it. That's fine, we can do that on the run too. Don't have to do that in town. Come on, come on. Don't worry too much about missing, because the missed arrows can be covered. You don't jump like that. That's how you're playing. Alright. Pick it up. Wasn't worth risking my life to run down there before the thing died. Get the experience. If you have to let some golden experience down so you don't get hit, go ahead. Don't need to feel guilty about that. Oh. What was that arrows? First I want to keep using our arrows. Not getting hit. And a chest that could be wonders for us. I spawn a diamond blade. Well, guess what we get? Got ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Isn't that a lucky find? Now we are a little bit low on arrows. We're also very low on health. What we're going to do, we're going to use our arrows against this boss that's coming. You can tell when a broodmiller spawns because there's like this little frame skip. So if you hit an egg and there's this little frame skip, it looks a little janky. That means there's a broodmiller coming. Get ready for her. Bop, bop, bop. The thing about broodmillers is that even with melee weapons, they're not at all difficult to fight. So we have to use melee now. Use up all our arrows. So what we're gonna do, get her to go up above us and get below her. Smack. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Just below us. She's gonna come straight up. I'm gonna hit her. She goes by. Get back underneath her. She goes back down. I missed. I was too far away. Get back underneath her. Smack her on the way up. That's all I gotta do. Got the triple shot. One of the triple shot. One of the best skills in the game. I'll throw his dog at him. And for some reason hit that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Sometimes it has this weird little bug where it hits enemies that are not near the wolf. Just gotta fight bats and melee. Sometimes you gotta do melee. Be careful as much as you want. You're gonna run out of arrows early on. You can run out of arrows early on. And how something died over here. I assume it was the dog. It managed to kill something. Of course, the dog. It's just pretty easy to fight melee. They just walk towards you, just shamble towards you and hop. You just walk back and hit them. This is our increased damage, increased health. The more damage you have, the fewer arrows it takes to actually kill things. So, the further we get in, the more arrows we get, for more supplies, and the fewer it takes to kill things, the less we use. We have a few arrows with the stone. We can make arrows out of stones, but fighting Broodmother's melee, it's pretty simple. Like, it doesn't take too much practice to get it right. Just go underneath them, step back, hit her, go over her again. It's a pretty easy technique. The issue here is that we're not doing a ton of damage. This is there's going to be a time concern. Eventually, the Scourge is going to come. Don't use your bow. Your bow has durability. It will break. So that Scourge is going to get mad. They're going to come, and we're going to get forced off the level. Because we're not doing a ton of damage to this Broodmother. Which doesn't have a huge amount of life, but enough that when you're only doing 11 damage... I messed that one up a little bit. Enough when you're only doing 11 damage, it'll take some time to take her out. It's worth it, though. Need to make a new sword, obviously. Don't really have time to do that. Fighting Broodmother at 4 health. There we go, you're dead. Let's make a new weapon. Can't make it out of... Don't have any bone. You don't get a new weapon. That's fine. Ham is a weapon, but we have to eat it. Stick is a weapon. Everything's a weapon. You gotta be like Ninja, use your environment. You don't have to have an actual weapon. We're not gonna make a stone like at all. Well, I guess we can just get some wood, sword, whatever. That's fine. That's acceptable. Get a little bit more wood. Gotta make the hill as well. There we go. Got our sword. And I do not want to deal with that bat. What we're gonna do? Make a couple of arrows. We're gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot him. Actually hit him. There we go. Spiders. Okay, I don't know. Trying to be a little too fancy there. Trying to show off. We don't need to do that. Alright. Gold. Diamond. Don't need 7 sticks in that pile. Now we have a sword. Food in there though. Can't quite cook it yet. I could use a stone to cook it. I really don't use a stone to cook it. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the bats, so I'm just going to shoot him. Jump over here. Now that our food is not cooked, we don't need to eat it all the time. Uncooked food won't heal you. Now I'm okay fighting the bats. I mean the spiders. Fighting spiders melee. Very low risk, because they're not very good. The bats, however, a little riskier. So we will shoot arrows at the bats when we have arrows to shoot. They're a little trickier to fight. Take 5 more arrows, take them in, shoot the bats. Yeah, see what I mean? Scourge here. And we're not even gonna. We're just gonna get our minerals. We're not even gonna break that last egg. Broodmother spawns. We don't have time to even fight her. I guess we just break it on the way out. And go to the Veldt. We're not ready for the dungeon yet. We can't handle that. We will pray here, but we are unworthy. We don't have enough arrows to kill a chicken boss. That becomes a bit of a concern. I don't need you. I don't need any of these potions. Get out of here. Get out of my life. We're gonna make iron arrows. We almost have enough gold. With this diamond pickaxe, we're gonna be able to make a helmet superior to iron, so we don't need to use iron for a shirt. Any of this. Stone for arrows. Not many arrows. We're gonna make some iron arrows, of course. Got fire burning. This food. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. On the fire. For tradition. Let me go over here. Talk to you. Get us some iron arrows. There we go, 20 iron arrows. Much better deal. Now we're gonna kill these chickens. Want to fight chicken boss? Get some experience. Why not? The problem is the chickens love to run over here in the corner and hide. The problem with that is the chicken boss spawns right there. So don't go join him in the corner if you're low on health, because chicken boss spawn right on top of you and kill you. We didn't get one. We still got a little bit of money experience from killing chickens. Ain't any raw chicken, curiously enough. I go into the Veldt. Veldt, pretty much want to shoot everything in the Veldt. You're gonna want to use lots of arrows in the Veldt. Everything's a threat in here. It's not like super duper hard, but you want to use your arrows. Comfortable? you're comfortable enough using melee, if you have the health for it, go ahead. Go ahead, use your swords. You can use Jelly Blade. We just got a Jelly Blade. Use that. Otherwise, nah, just use your arrows. Don't need to be a hero. See, I was trying to be a hero earlier, and I have 3 health. Trying to be a hero earlier. Don't be a hero. You will get lots of money and experience. Obviously, what you want. Not so much the money, you don't have so much use for that. And the sheep, one thing to note, there's lots of sheep in the veldt. They will block your arrows when you're trying to shoot the actual enemies. So, trying to waste your arrows hitting the sheep. I need that stone. Why isn't that stone in my pocket? Be mindful how many arrows you have, so we only have 3 left. Should be enough to take out this little mushroom shaman over here. Yep, we even need all 3. I want to kill these guys down here. Use one of the jelly blades. Let's make a stack of bone arrows. Just to get rid of our bone. I don't want to stack bone arrows sitting around because I can fuse them with iron arrows easily. There's like 1 pixel difference between the 2. And these little jumpy dudes, that's pretty par for the course fighting these little jumpy dudes. Missing them repeatedly. Let's get rid of this big guy first. Accidentally hit that sheep. They ate my arrow, that's why you don't do that. Hitting those little jumpy mushroom guys is much more difficult from above than from the front because they don't jump quite high enough to get over your arrows. But they do jump side to side fast enough to dodge it that way. So it's much easier to shoot them head on. So if you can't get in front of them, go ahead. If not, you can add arrows. If not, you might be... If you're better than me and you just do very simple predict where they're going to jump, you can kill them pretty easily, but that's not what I was doing, was it? Hello, mushroom. You're not a mushroom, you're a jellyfish. You're a mushroom. And these guys, yeah, those guys like to fall off the ledge, so be careful of that. We were not paying attention to our hunger. They missed an opportunity for healing there. Take some more stone arrows for us. Pop them right in there. Instead, be mindful how many arrows we have. And speaking of which, let's get his last iron arrow out of our inventory. See if we can hit that guy with it. Missed. Now it's just going to come back in our inventory. I'll kill a shaman first. And then get in front of this guy, do it. Way easier to kill him in front. And be sure not to hit the sheep. You don't want sheep eating your arrows. Kill the sheep with melee so you don't waste your arrows. Get more stones. Just get all the minerals. Get all the iron. Get all the diamond. You just want all the stones. And now where do we want to go? We want to go back to the cave and get more of that wonderful experience. One thing about the cave, doesn't have any food. We're gonna immediately kill these chickens. Like I said, I don't want them to get in the corner. I can't summon a boss safely. Whatever, I can't pick up a chicken, I don't care. I said money is not gonna be a huge issue on this run. Need the bone. Keeping the bone. Despite my dislike of the bone, we're gonna keep it. We need the arrows. We're just gonna make arrows out of them and get rid of it. Arrows, boop, boop. Sell the bone. Keep food up there, sell the shrooms. Make stone arrows. Stack those up. Have our iron arrows. Do I need to keep the extra jelly blade? Nope, I'll just trade it out for the not so fresh one. Sell it. We have enough gold for gold helmet. You know what? I will make it. Increase our arrow damage. That is whatever. It's one ore too many. Also have plenty of hide, so it's not a big deal. Otherwise, we're gonna make iron ore for use in our arrows. We're collecting diamond for worse diamond armor. You are not the armor maker. You are. Make me a gold hat. Increases our dexterity. The more dexterity we have, the fewer arrows it takes to actually kill things. I think we're all set to go from here. Yes. Stop. Haven't seen any rock lobsters, any fake rocks yet. Curious. Ooh, missed. Also keep an eye on your sticks. I mean, we have enough sticks for now, but you don't want to end up late in the game, make a whole bunch of arrows, you don't have any more sticks. Now we would have more arrows earlier. Didn't take so much damage, you have to be so cautious. If you have health, don't be afraid to do a little bit of melee. You know, you can spend a little bit of health. during a Pigfolk run. Oh, here we go. Give me these rocks. Give me these rocks. Give me this iron ore. Let's give me this health. Finally, a healing. Now, what we're going to do, just to conserve arrows, we're going to hit the Broodmother melee using the super safe, easy Broodmother killing strategy. Now, with our Jelly Blade, shouldn't take too much effort. There we go. In fact, and I will, because I'm comfortable with it. Don't be afraid to use melee against enemies you're comfortable against killing in order to conserve animals. Animals? Conserve animals in order to conserve arrows. So, bats, not so comfortable trying to kill them with the Jelly Blade. Spiders, yes, even though I almost got hit there. Cut it a little too close. Playing this still a little loose. Don't be as reckless as I am. Do as I say, not as I do. Now these are, that one's fake. See, it's a little bit lower. Keep your eye out for those guys, and then just hit them. They're not tough. Once you see them, once you identify them, they're not bad. Hey, diamond bar. Is this well on our way to getting diamond armor? Also, if you want to do just a stupendous amount of damage with your arrows, use your Hunter's Roar and your triple shot at the same time if you have both. Use your Hunter's Roar, you increase dexterity, and then shoot 3 double damage arrows. You can commonly one-shot the Broodmother if you have enough dexterity. It's not hard. Now here she is. Boom. Also want to kill a spider. Now we don't quite have her sideways, and there's another one coming. So now I have to finish this one off. Oh, I swear I had that one hit away. Because I didn't crit it earlier. I crit the other one, so my count was off. Alright. Now there. Come straight down. And then come straight back. Oh, or just die on the ground. Crits, you know, what are you gonna do? You have another one. There's not always a frame skip. The first time is always a frame skip, but then after that it's not always a frame skip. We might not always see it, so be a little, yeah. Takes them a couple moments to show up, so just be a little cautious, a little slow. Especially because you don't run into multiples at once like that. Fighting one Broodmother is easy, throwing a couple more, it gets much more difficult because they start pushing each other around. Oop. Now, bats, I do not want to melee bats, so we're just going to shoot them. So we have the arrows, we have the damage to make it easy. Just going to shoot them. Get more stones and iron. This is all arrows. That was a fake. I didn't even. Yeah, see, I didn't check. I was just jumping right into it. Luckily, my reaction time's fast enough that I didn't run into it. But like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Always check the rock. That's going to be super enforced doing an overworld run, because those things will end your overworld runs. If you don't respect the fake rocks, they'll end every single overworld run you have. And pep. Alright. Now we should be good to go. I don't think any more Broodmothers are going to come. We should be good just to take off. Okay, we're good. I think it's about time. It's about time for the dungeon. We have a decent stack of arrows. We're getting kind of strong. We can handle the dungeon. I recommend going to the dungeon, mostly for the chests and gold chests and the items that you find therein. That was kind of dangerous because I'm like right on top where the chicken spawns. More chickens. More chicken boss. No? Alright. Don't be. We're probably going to buy this iron bar, to be perfectly honest, because we don't really need money for anything. And using those iron bars, we can make some more arrows. We're going to make lots of arrows here. I have 42 stone arrows. I don't need to cook any more food. Any of those, obviously. And I'm going to, because we're about to upgrade to diamond. Yeah, we're about to upgrade to diamond equipment here soon. I'm also going to make gold arrows. And hides fine, gold. Do I need to make gold arrows? You know what, I'm going to use gold arrows if I upgrade it, so we're going to leave that, keep stacking up. A little bit of archer inventory management. Then we're good to head on in. Except, I'm going to buy this, like I said, I'm going to buy this iron bar. Get a couple more iron arrows. Because arrows are our lifeblood. Arrows, we need the ammo. Need to have an unlimited amount of ammo. Now, pardon me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Should be a small break in the video there. Because I took a small break myself. I don't have any arrows to go to. Made all these fancy arrows and put them in my quiver. So now we definitely want to shoot the genes before they see us. Going to be shooting fireballs and flying around like crazy. We don't want to deal with that, frankly. But we do have Lockmasters, so we have the benefit of opening up these golden chests. We got a Scourge Shield. It's extra 5 dexterity for us, so we definitely want that. Potions? Don't need potions. Who needs potions? I want to watch out for these swirling balls of death. I mean, I don't have any fancy tricks for dodging them, just don't get hit. At least we're now lucky enough that we won't get one shot when these things touches us. Oh, hey, there's our fire bow. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to straight up put this fire bow in, throw away our old bow. Also going to do the rest of this. You know what, we're going to keep that. Keep that diamond blade, just because we can make a diamond axe. You definitely don't need to do that. Now we have. Now this fire bow increases the amount of damage, besides just flat having more dexterity, you can increase the damage that way. It also multiplies the amount of damage our arrows do. So now they're significantly more threatening. It used to double it, now I think it's like a 1.25 kind of deal. Try not to let the genies see you. They do. They can be annoying. You know what? Most of the enemies in here. it's a dungeon. Go ahead and just use your bow. That's why I recommend don't come in here until you have a hefty pile of arrows ready to go. And you want to shoot everything and dodge the traps. And this is why I recommended locksmith skill, so you get this fire bow. Gives you a lot more damage, especially if you don't have the fire wisp skill. Oh! Archer, hey, try to be clever now. Now Archer only does 1 damage per shot. It's not the most threatening thing ever for this run. For the Overworld run, suddenly it's a lot worse, because all it has to do is hit you, it doesn't matter how much damage it does. But for the Pigfolk run, damage does matter, and they only do 1 damage. So getting hit by them is not a big deal. That's a mimic, you can tell by a little tongue sticking out. That gives us our diamond armor, I believe. Of course, we want to mine everything. We want as many arrows as we can get. Because the worst thing that can happen is that we're like fighting the Scourge Man and run out of arrows. We do not want that to occur. Well, I guess the worst thing that happens is that we die. But if we fight the Scourge Man and run out of arrows, then we will probably die. That'll be the next step. Yeah, your Minotaur and deal with your face. Alright, done. Watch out for that archer. These archers, they'll see you from a little far away. They're pretty good sight range, little vision range. Minotaurs, they charge at you. You don't know how the enemies behave. Like, you watch the melee video, you want it broken down, but for most enemies, it's pretty obvious. They just charge at you. Most of them just come at you when they see you. Like the Minotaurs charge, and the swordsmen just kind of hop towards you. Now that was lucrative. We got our fire bow. We got a hefty amount of diamond. We could go back to the dungeon, but I want even more arrows. I want more arrows, so we're gonna go to the belt instead. And we're definitely gonna pray. Aoqueth ignores our request. Now we could get either buff stats, or very importantly, we can get full healing off the shrine. That is one big difference from last time I've done this guide video for the Pigfolk. Is that the shrines can heal you to full. That's not a health potion. So obviously, getting healed to full without the use of potions is a huge benefit. Trying to get through without using any health potions. So definitely play the shrines. You have the money. You should have the money. You're not really spending on anything else, are you? I almost just made a iron armor, regular iron armor, instead of making leathers. That would have been really sad. There we go. We're getting a nice amount of dexterity now, especially this fire bow. And we can make gold arrows even. Am I going to use the gold arrows just yet? Or District 14? Probably not, so we can just keep the gold in the bone here. So I'm not going to make those into arrows yet. If we have enough arrows, I'm going to ignore the bone arrows. Like I said, I'm going to use the iron arrows. That's just personal preference, I don't want to deal with that. Now if all these things are stacked up, if all the chickens are stacked up, it can actually... I killed that guy. Come on, don't... There we go. The chickens stack up, you can take them all out with a single arrow. Fortunately, one of the chickens decided to be a hero, dodge in front of the other ones and save their lives. It didn't quite work out as I wanted, so I wasted an arrow. But getting to the point in the game where we have a fair number of arrows. Especially because it only takes 1 shot to kill everything. So our arrow usage increased, so we can afford to be wasteful if needed, just a little bit. Don't overdo it and run out of arrows. I could shoot all these sheep, really shouldn't, that's a little too wasteful. If I'm in a situation in which an enemy's hiding behind a sheep, and it's posing any risk at all, I can waste an arrow to kill a sheep before you move on to the enemy. This guy's going to cause a problem. Let's fall down here. There we go. Shoot him in the side. He's running around right underneath us. I could have easily fallen down there and they jumped right into us. That would have been a big issue. Because, you know, we're low on health. We've been able to heal through food and being careful. It was a little bit sloppy, but you can afford being a little bit sloppy during a Pigfolk run. Now, if you're going to be sloppy, do it later in the run. Don't do it early in the run like I did. Because it's way easier to be sloppy later in the run than early in the run. If you do it early in the run, suddenly you have to be flawless at the end of the run. And the game gets quite a bit harder towards the end of the run. So definitely, you're going to end up being sloppy. Do it later on. And I don't want to keep this Jelly Blade. I'm going to replace our old one. You know, I'm unlikely to break the first one anyway, but best practices kind of thing. How are we doing on sticks? You know what? We're getting a tad low on sticks. Let's grab some sticks. Why not? We have a diamond axe, so it makes it super fast. There we go. We picked up some sticks. Just be absolutely sure we don't have arrows. While we're mining everything, while we're getting all these sticks, jump up here, stop this guy from shooting me. Kill that guy. We're gonna go back and mine stuff. Just clear the room first. You don't have to clear the room first, of course. But if there's things shooting at you, you probably want to kill them first. Kill the sheep with melee weapons. Save the arrows. I get more gold, more stones, more iron. So we want a huge quiver. We want more arrows than we'll ever use. I'd much rather have way too many arrows than end up not having enough arrows. You want to be able to just shoot your arrows all the time. Partially because the worms are going to be in the final level. Of course, I'll talk about that when the time comes. Alright. Now here, ooh. No, never mind. I was almost excited because we get a laser crossbow. Laser crossbow isn't as good as it used to be. There's a bug or intentional. The laser crossbow now only does 1 damage when you shoot it. I heard that's only for the crater, actually. I have yet to test it, because now I just avoid it, because I don't care. But we don't need it. It takes magic to shoot, we don't need magic. So it'll be pointless nothing in the volcano forest anyway. We're going to go to the crater, the cave, kill some brood brothers, and get some more experience. And also, it's less dangerous. You don't need to be a hero. Don't do the really dangerous ones. Don't go buying these Axlark spirit cube things. You don't need to be a hero. You're just trying to get through this run. Oh, we don't need all this food. Got more food than we're going to end up eating, probably. I don't need this wood, even. We have enough diamond to finish our diamond hat. Of course, there's no chickens in here, so no chance of getting a chicken boss. Alright, so this is going to be full diamond armor for doing maximum damage. 1, 2, 3. And sell the hat. Sell the rest of the hides. Now we can just make arrows out of everything. You don't need to do so yet. We can make the iron arrows because we have a stack. We don't need to make the golden arrows yet because we're not going to. Till the final level, probably. Same with the bone. We might not use that at all. That is pretty much it for this town. Towns are going by rather quickly. That's another thing you get from the. I don't know if I mentioned. Skirt shields. Best archer shield because extra dexterity. That's another thing you can get from the gold chests. That would further push me towards recommending locksmith talent. The firebow is super overpowered. I mean, I'd make it pretty much. I'd say it's pretty much required, but now it's not. It's still very powerful, but it's not insanely broken like it used to be. Yeah, are there brood brothers coming? Careful! Don't be jumping around. Get ambushed from above by the brood mother. If we have enough damage, we can easily kill a brood mother with our arrows. So we might do that just for speed's sake. Oh my gosh, my aim. We're going to do triple arrow with our increased dexterity, and we just one-shot the brood mother. That is, yeah, I'm a fake rock. That they sit a little bit lower on the ground than the normal rocks. Be aware. And take a snack. Look for brood millers, none coming. Chicken. Well, thank you, Jess, for that random chicken. Keep eyes to the sky in the cave. Yeah, just for that. We even need the extra. Okay, we do need the 10 dex bonus to one-shot the brood miller with that skill. We're not insanely strong. Imagine if we had Flame of Hope during this, we'd have extra 30 dexterity plus extra 30 health, so we'd be at 39 health with 30 more damage. Okay, alright, we're set. Now we're trying to run around and murder everything. Hello! I can one-shot you, we have the skills for it. We have technology. Yep. Gotcha. Now the run's kind of playing itself, because we're very strong. That's the scary part of the run. We have arrows, tons of damage. This our being the archer is just insanely good. It's by a late game, and late game is hard. Especially the last level now anymore. You want to be as strong as you can for it. You want to keep beating. So, getting this health. That is not my bow. That's my bow. Still, we're here for mostly experience. We're out of stone arrows. That's fine. We can make more. Here mostly for the experience. Gold's alright. We get from monsters. That was a terrible shot. Uh-oh. Guess what? They can't climb walls. Despite being spiders. I don't want that arrow back. Any broodmotors coming? I don't see them. So we're good to pop seconds in. Broodmotors coming. Nope. Alright. Now here we have a choice. For a difficult district, either the dungeon or the crater. I highly recommend the dungeon. Crater, the butterflies are very aggressive and they'll start shooting you through the walls off screen, and the disadvantage you have as an archer compared to a mage is that you can't shoot through walls. So it can be a little bit tricky to deal with a lot of butterflies in certain room configurations. Just go to the dungeon again. Also, you have a Lockmaster. Dungeon gives you another opportunity for a golden chest in case you didn't get the firebow or scourge shield the first time around. Still don't need to cook food. We're not gonna end up needing to cook food. Need more of this run. Don't need more hides. Don't need mushrooms. We just need arrows. All we need are arrows. And then dock to you. More arrows. Like I said, we want as many arrows as we can get and kill chicken. Chicken boss. Oh, yep, chicken boss. Here go, paka. We're just going to. We actually survived that shot. I'm impressed, chicken boss. Still chicken, still potions we don't need. But now we're good to go. We're gonna go through the end. So that's a dungeon. Pardon me, I had something in my throat. Riven scale. If you don't have Lockmaster, you'll be taking the Riven scale for the extra dexterity bonuses, of course. And if you hello, what's one of these bosses? All right, well, they just shoot a fireball and then wiggle their way towards you. When you activate both our skills, shoot him in the face. We actually missed, so unfortunately. It's fine. That just means it's going to take us a little bit longer to kill him. Not much longer. So you have a very high amount of damage. By the way, fighting that guy with an archer pretty easy. You just dodge his shots and shoot him as he moves towards you. He only shoots one bullet at a time in a straight line. It's not the trickiest boss. Not trying anything too clever to kill you. That is a fake rock if I've ever seen one. Keep a heads up for these archers that will shoot you through the wall. Like, shockingly, their arrows go through walls and yours can't. I am not even going to deal. Do you see the situation down here? See these? I don't even want to go down there and bother this chest or this skeleton. I'm just going to leave him alone. He's safe. I do not want to deal with trying to kill him and get that experience or anything. I can just hang out there for all I care. Okay, we don't have any room in our inventory. That's fine. These chests are unlikely to drop anything we need, except for something we haven't gotten yet. It's a ring, which is another good reason to come to the dungeon. Get these chests. Those rings. More damage, even more damage. You can one-shot these genies then. One thing we have not found yet: the rings. And of course, you want archer's rings for the extra damage. You don't need the extra health. Well, you kind of do want the extra health, of course, but you don't need it. Guess we'll just use iron arrows because that was just stupid aggressive. Health can help, but if you have to trade health for damage, it's a fine trade. You can kill things in one shot before they can hit you. You don't need the health. Firebow, decent arrows, decent stat line. Should be all set. Should get this diamond arrows. I'm gonna end up using diamond arrows. I need this emerald katana. Don't bounce off the wall while I throw. Oh, hello. Little trap. That almost got me. Gold, and then this will be the last last floor, so it doesn't even matter where we go to, we'll just go through the pretty blue door. Now it's on to fight the Scourge Man. No, not enough shrines. Fortunately, we never got a shrine to heal us to full. And we just sell everything. It doesn't really matter. Not going to buy much. We actually found luminous leather. There's no reason to go to the dungeon. You can find, for some reason, you can find pre-made luminous leathers, so you can skip to diamond armor more easily. We didn't go to the dungeon enough to really take advantage of that, however. Let's sell the raw meat. We don't even need the food anymore. I'll keep it on anyway. I don't need to be picky. We're not to go for a high score here. I can just not sell whatever I need to. Sell diamond ore, or throw it on the ground. It's cool too. I go talk to the resident blacksmith. Make as many arrows as we can. Surprisingly low number of stone arrows because I used all those earlier. Handful of gold arrows. Small handful of diamond arrows. A small handful of bone arrows. Small handful in this case being 50. Don't throw. Why am I missing this little question mark? Just put in the question mark. There we go, and then there's our stack of arrows. We're probably just going to go through here with iron arrows. The damage bonus from the arrow types not very big, so the inconvenience of having, like, if I go in there with diamond arrows, I get a bit of a bonus damage from the diamond arrows. The inconvenience of stopping, like wasting my time to stop, switch out arrows in my quiver, my inventory screen, kind of makes it not so worth it. So don't, if you're using iron arrows, whatever, that's fine. If I had some more gold arrows, diamond arrows, totally go in there with them, but I don't quite have large enough stacks to justify that. Maybe if I bought, nah, whatever. I'm just going there with iron arrows. I don't even need my axe anymore. If you have the pickaxe, you can mine the little crystal deposits. You can either make those light crystals or use the stones to make more regular arrows. Now we're going in here. This level's way harder than it used to be. This is the big change. This level is very difficult now. It was kind of hard, then got really hard, now it's super hard. The Scourge Man attacks more ferociously, and his little masks are everywhere, and they fly immediately at you. So when you get in here, go to the right. You start going to the right, start shooting, so you want to clear out these masks, and you don't run into any worms. Or shoot, because these worms will appear. There we go. You can shoot them while they're still in the ground. So don't worry, you're not wasting arrows, just shooting them randomly in front of you. You're not wasting arrows, because you're checking for worms. Don't be afraid to shoot your arrows, check for worms, shoot your arrows, check for worms. And go through a decent clip here. Yeah, there you go, and worms can spawn next to each other. Just because you shot one doesn't mean he doesn't have his friend right next to him. There we go. Dodge the Scourge attacks. And worms, a lot of worms here. I'm dodging shots. These masks are of course the biggest threat, followed by the worms. And then the little spear dudes are pretty much a joke. You don't need to worry so much about experience here in the Scourge level. It's the last level. You might be able to squeeze out an extra level. The experience you get for killing these guys, but it's not worth it's not really worth going out of your way to get. Time is a big concern in this level. There, okay. Kind of learn where the monsters can spawn, where the worms can spawn. And there we go, that's the end of the level. So now we're just going to go back. Should have plenty of time. Just deal with the Scourge Man. We have enough damage. Take care of it. I'm confident we took out all the worms, so I'm going to bounce along. If this was the Overworld run, I would not be bouncing along so confidently, just in case we did forget one. But it's not. Now you just use your abilities, use your spells, you just shoot them. His attacks are pretty easy to dodge as Archer, because you get enough space to do it. And you can just keep running backwards so it runs out of range. There you go, see, like just that. If you just keep going backwards, you have a problem. Keep shooting them with your arrows. Run out of arrows and you have to melee them, then so be it. If you already cleared the level, then that's not really that big of a deal. If you know how to fight him in melee, be on the outside of his tentacles. And then, oh, there he is. Almost got shot there last second. You know how disappointing that would have been as an Overworld run? We just killed the Scourge Man, and right before the victory screen showed up, we got hit. Just heads up, don't let that happen. And then, of course, I already have the Pigfolk unlocked, so it's not going to show up here. But I didn't drink any potions, so it would show up, and we would have the Pigfolk unlocked. So that is a recommended guide on how to unlock the Pigfolk. Kind of a junior version of the Overworld Helm, which we'll be doing later. It's very similar to the Overworld run. Just you need to be much more cautious. That's till I do the Overworld Helm. If you want to know how to get the Overworld Helm, basically do that, but just be way more careful. And you just can't afford to be careless, and you will do the same strategy. You'll be fine. And one thing I forgot to, I think I mentioned it somewhere in the run. The shrines are really helpful. If you do take damage, the shrines can heal you to full. and that is obviously fantastic. If it took some damage to be a little sloppy, getting back healed to full, this is great. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more, follow me on Twitter, I'll let you guys know the deal, and I'll see you next time.